Hello, welcome, Cabbage here. In New Reincarnation, we got the banner for the 3rd anniversary. Let's have a look at the characters and weapons and debris, and then we'll do some polls. But first, I wanted to talk about the handout character of Leon and his staff. Alright, so there he is, Dark Element, staff user. HP is good for a handout character. And then character skill has a heal for the party. This is very nice. I talked about, it was like a story countdown completion exchange, and in there I highly recommended Anniversary Priet as a healer. I can also recommend that everybody level up and use this Leon as well. And for that reason, I would also recommend that people take him to Karma 3, and then give him this, the skill cooldown time reduced by 30%. If you wanted to go very hardcore, you can give him this one also. Only good for when he's using a dark affinity weapon, but that'll also speed up his healing. What else we got? HP up, dark, stats up, and then defense up. So yeah, very tanky character. But one thing maybe underrated here is that he has 4 hits in addition to the heal. It can be useful to have a heal that also hits, especially if you're trying to go for combo missions in like Tower or Fate boards. And then increase all allies' dark damage by 20% for 60 seconds. So it could be usable in subjugations as a support character. But the healing has bad synergy with Caged Vigor, which a lot of dark attackers have. So maybe be selective about who you pair him with or what wave you put him in. Alright, next let's look at his weapon. Dark Element Staff. Where are we? There it is, pretty distinctive looking. It's called Wand, interesting. HP is so-so, that's not super high for a handout spear. Although this is only level 80, it's not level 90 like it should be. But here also, Party Heal, very nice to have. And then it has that magical combo of heal plus attack break. Unfortunately, this is only 10 for 10. 10% for 10 seconds. I like 30 for 30, but if you're just starting out, this could be definitely a usable staff. And then some more tanky passive abilities with HP and defense up. Okay, next let's look at the characters available here, and very powerful. Alright, here we have Akeha. She is an excellent fire attacker. I think she's a strictly better version of Sino Alice Akeha, so if you use her a lot, you could upgrade using this one. But here, 4-hit character skill, very high multiplier. Let's see, extra damage with high HP, Bold Vigor, that's very strong. And then buff all allies' damage on critical hits by 20%. Very, very strong. Wish it was 5 hits, but 4... pretty good too. Okay, buff attack by 30%, that's power creep. Let's see, buff attack stat by 100% with fire weapons, also HP, and then extra critical damage with 30%. So yeah, very, very strong. Her debris, fire damage up by 35%. That's good, but I feel like for arena especially, the limited time buffs are better. And then, as we shall see, there are also pursuit debris with extra damage on hits of on attacks of certain hits or more. That's going to be better too, I think. Usually higher multipliers. Okay, here is the Great Sword Fire. Very high stats all around. 5 hits for 35% damage. That's not great actually. So this might not be the best as a main hand weapon. And then 4 hits for 130% damage. That's about Dark Memory level. Increased fire damage. And then 35% damage Blaze Boon. Power creep there. 10% cooldown haste. Excellent. Okay, we have Yuri. She looks like a top tier light attacker. Yeah, attack value very high. And then 5 hits with a high multiplier, so that's great. More damage when own affinity is light. Increase light damage. Imperil light resistance of the enemy. Very, very strong. Alright, here too, attack up, passive 30%. Attack of light affinity weapons by 120%, power creep. And then here too, extra critical hit damage, so yeah. Both Akeha and Yuri are attackers. If you want to get the most of them as attackers, then you're going to want to get them to Awakening 3 to unlock that extra critical damage. Okay, her debris. Right, this is the pursuit with more damage on attacks of certain hits or more. And then her weapon. Also very strong. That's good HP for a gun. 5 hits, 100% damage. That's Dark Memory level. 4 hits for 45% damage. That's not as good. Light damage 35%. Haste for 10%. Fine. Very strong. Okay, and then we have Sadiu. But light element staff user, and that's very good for a staff user. They can use the Blackhorn weapon in addition to the revive staff, the healing staff, all that stuff. Top class HP. And then her character skill charged from start. Let's see, break all enemies attack by 50%. That's on a level with like Anniversary Demas, Swimsuit Yuri, so very, very powerful. And then remove 2 status effects from all enemies. This is crazy. Oh, and then we also have a decreases all enemies' critical hit rate by 50% when Own Affinity is light. So yeah, you could pair her with Anniversary Udil and really lower the attack of the opposing party, and then also the critical hit rate, which is also underrated. That's a pretty powerful debuff. So yeah, I would like to get her. And then her abilities, all allies' HP up. And then right, 5 times. Damage mitigation barrier, 70%. This is the same value as Christmas Marie, so yeah, this is crazy. And then all allies' defense is up 20%, yeah. So this is like a top class kind of a tanky character to use in Arena with the additional skill to dispel buffs on the other team. Alright, and then her debris. Stats. Yeah, we don't need this so much. For her, it wouldn't be as necessary to take her to Awakening 3 in order to unlock this defense up. This is nice, but not as necessary as the other 2 characters if you want to get top tier damage out of them. Alright, looking at her weapon, the Crown Rod, very high HP. Very high defense too, actually. Medium. Damage multiplier there. Low hits there. Defense up, and light haste. Okay. So, pretty strong banner, can't go wrong with this. But as I said in previous videos, there is stuff here in these story completion countdown banners. If you are not interested in either Arena or Subjugations, then maybe you would want to go in here and then get people like Anniversary F66X to help you with Fate boards, or Tower, or whatever else you wanted to clear in order to get more gems to pull. But yeah, if all you are worried about is like clearing the main story and then maybe a little bit of Tower, that kind of thing, you actually don't need any of these characters here. These costumes are more aimed at kind of top-level players. Alright, but let's turn to my pulls. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to use all the single tickets that I collect in here. Because the way that the banners are set up now, leading into Shutdown, I can't use the single tickets on any other banners. And then this banner will last until Shutdown, so the end of April. So I actually have a lot of time to collect those single tickets. And then I figure I only need to pull 1 get of Sadiu by the end of the last season of Arena. So yeah, I am in no rush at all. But I do have about 80 pulls worth of a single ticket, so we'll do that here. But whenever I pull Sadiu, then I'll stop. But yeah, I am still kind of more interested in those triple countdown completion banners. I want to maybe get more awakenings of the people that I use in Arena now. So like Summer Yuri, or Christmas Marie, or Christmas Gale, Divine Udil, people like that. But yeah, it does look like that we are not going to see collaboration characters anymore. So no more Final Fantasy, no more Sino Alice, no more Dragon Quest. And maybe no more of the Yorha characters. I regret not pulling on those now. I did get the Yorha Gale, who's still very, very good. But I wish I'd gotten Yorha Griff. He looks like a fun character. Alright, here we have a purple. Let's get some stoppage. Ugh. Launch spear. But yeah, lately I've been going back and I've been reading a lot of like weapon stories and stuff in order to get ready for some character analysis videos that I want to do. I think the first one I want to do is Argo. So I'm reading lots of spear stories. Oh, a few purples here, alright. Let's get some stoppage. Come on. Ah, Abstract Lavania. Well, he is Awakening 4 with this pull, so that's something. What do we got? Ah, Silver Snowclaw, alright. But yeah, today also, all of the, I believe, all of the Abstract costumes and then the Lacrima costumes got Karma, so that's exciting. I'm particularly excited about Abstract 063Y and Griff, because of their poison and burn character skills to use in PvE. Later I'll put up a video about Abstract Griff. And then Lacrima Lavania, I always wanted to use him in Arena, but he's still at Awakening 1, so yeah. Ugh. Launch Greatsword. Come on. Launch Greatsword. We're getting purples though, that's something. But they did update the kind of the selectable pool of the healer banners. That's the one where you you pull, you're guaranteed a 4-star every 10 shot. You're only allowed to do one pull a day. And then you can exchange 100 for, you know, a character or a weapon in there. They kind of revamped the pool of what is available in there. So I might make a video talking about what would be a good exchange in there. I'm sure very few people are considering to pull in there. When we have like the festive banner, when we have the countdown triple banner. But just in case anybody's interested, maybe I'll do a video on that. In there is Abstract Yuzuki, which might be my ticket to getting him, and then doing the fashion check for him. But I'm still holding out hope that they will hand out like an exchange ticket to just get any costume that you want. And maybe I'll do that for him. Okay, so no pickups at all. Rates are not very good on this banner. And then the ceiling is 200, which is a nice kick in the rear. But lots of time left on this banner, and then I will spend all of the single tickets on here, hoping to get a single get of Sadio. Alright, hopefully your luck with pulls is better than mine, and we'll see you again. Take care.